I'm Darlene, and welcome to Super at 60. Welcome to my home, and welcome to my kitchen. Oh, today is such a wonderful day for me personally. I've waited for this day for quite some time, and I want to tell you all about it. And I want to introduce you to one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. In fact, this YouTuber was the very first YouTube channel years ago that I pushed that subscribe button and pushed that bell, so I made sure I got all her notifications because I didn't want to miss a one. And I haven't. After all these years, I have not missed a one. And we're going to see Jennifer today over at A Country Life. Yes, we are collaborating together. I will put her name up here and her channel name. I just want to make sure that you all go over there and find the same joy that I find when I go to her channel. She's a lovely, lovely person. They are cranberry farmers in Wisconsin. And I love when cranberry season comes along, and I never knew how cranberries were grown. Well, I know now, and I know the hard work that goes into it, really for the whole family. The whole family is involved. Jennifer and I have decided today that our collaboration is going to be all about the back of the box recipes. You know what I mean? How many times do we throw away the boxes, the cans, the bags? We just put them in the trash can. Don't even think twice about turning them over and seeing, ooh, look, there's maybe 1, 2, sometimes 3 recipes on the back of this box. And sometimes they look pretty darn good. So today we are going to make an entire meal of using back of the box recipes. So let's get in the kitchen. I got a lot to do. Here we go with our one-pot pasta with spicy sausage. Oh, it smells so wonderful in my kitchen. All right, I went ahead and browned up 1 pound of Italian ground sausage, and it looks beautiful. Now I went ahead and added about a half of an onion. If you find a small onion and you really love onion, you can absolutely add an entire onion. Just chop it up as small as you can. I think that'll work best in this particular dish. All right, I'm gonna let that brown up just a little bit more, and I'll be right back. Okay, back to our one-pot pasta with spicy sausage. Oh, it looks so good and smells fantastic in here. I love cooking Italian dishes. I just love it. I cook all kinds of things, but I have to say that sometimes Italian just hits the spot. And I think my husband would agree, totally. All right, the onions are nice and soft, and I think we're ready to move ahead here. All right, in my little bowl here, I have a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, and crushed red pepper, and I'm just gonna pour that right over everything. Now, the recipes for everything that I make today will be down below. All right, just rub those in really well with your spoon. Make sure it's in all the meat, because those spices you just added are really, really important to the dish. All right, now one 24-ounce jar of pasta sauce. You can use the Walmart brand. This is a Walmart package, but you certainly do not have to. Just your favorite pasta sauce. Okay, just your favorite one, and it's a 24-ounce jar. All right, I'm gonna mix that up really well. Okay, I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon of salt. All right. And now I'm gonna add 2.5 cups of water. Just like that. I'm gonna crank this up a little bit too. because I'm going to want this to come up to a boil. And here's the rest of the water. There, that should be just right. Just right. All right, mix it up very, very well. It will look like soup right now, but it's not. Actually, I'm going to add all the rest of that water. Yeah, it was just a drip. It was just a drip, so we're good to go. All right, now take your whole box, So this is a 1 pound box or a 16-ounce box, or 1 pound box of rigatonis, okay? Our recipe is on the back. We're gonna add the whole dry box. That's why we added all that water. Yep, there it goes. Just like that. And just get it nice and soaked in all the water and all the meat. You want these pasta noodles to absorb all that fantastic flavor that is in this 1 pot pasta with spicy sausage dip. Did I say dip? I've got dip on the brain. No, dish. That's what I meant. 1 pot dish. I love 1 pot dishes. They're great. And my husband loves them too because he usually does the cleaning afterwards. He just has to wash 1 pot. That's a good meal to him. All right, so there we go. We're just gonna leave that right there. I am gonna turn this up because I do want it to come to a bit of a boil. Where is my lid? Here it is, hold on. Put the lid on, listen for that to come up to a boil. Then I'm gonna let it go cool down a little bit to a simmer and let it sit for just a little bit. And this will be done in no time. It's a quick 1 pot pasta with spicy sausage meal. Okay, this is just about ready to come up to a boil. I can hear it stewing around in there. I noticed that I had a lot of sauce left on the bottom of my pasta sauce jar. So I just put a little bit more water in there, squished it around, and there we go. I don't want to waste any of that. And now we have a nice clean jar. Great. All right. The top of the pot, I'm going to put it right back on and let it cook until I hear that boil. And then we'll get moving on it again. It's only been a matter of minutes, honestly, since I began the dish. If you need something yummy and you need something fast for your family, this is a dish you want to try. All right, one thing I want to make sure that I serve tonight, and I think will be really delicious with this Italian 1 dish meal, will be a salad, a nice fresh salad. And with a fresh salad, you have to have a fresh homemade salad dressing. And once you make this salad dressing, I promise you, you will just skip right past the bottle dressings at your grocery store. This is simply a ranch packet, okay? And on the back of this ranch packet are 3 recipes, okay? You get a ranch chicken marinade, you get a ranch dip, and you get salad dressing. And that's what we're making right now. I'm gonna make it a little bit early so I can set it in my fridge and let it set up for a couple hours. All right, we're gonna start out with 1 cup of your favorite mayonnaise. Just go ahead and just dump it right on in there. We all have our favorite mayonnaise. You know what? My favorite mayonnaise has always been the mayonnaise that is the one on sale. That's always my favorite one. I am not loyal to any particular brand or anything, and everything seems to be very tasty. So, all right, and 1 cup of milk. I'm just using 2% milk. It's just fine. All right, and then of course, don't forget your ranch packet mix. See how easy this comes together? And it is so worth it. You need to put it in the refrigerator. Just give it a really, really good mix. Sometimes I make this in a 1 quart mason jar and I just shake the living daylights out of it. And then I put it in my refrigerator. It has to be in the refrigerator a good 30 minutes to an hour, I would say, before you want to use it on your salad. But it'll keep in the refrigerator beautifully for about 1 to 2 weeks. So plan a lot of salads during the time when you make one. All right, I'm just about done here. I'm just gonna throw the top on and our dressing is done and ready to go. Okay, our one pot pasta sausage has come up to a boil, and now I'm going to turn it down to a simmer. Excuse me. And I'm going to just let this simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes. Just keep an eye on it just to make sure that, yeah, put the lid back on. You know, that the pasta doesn't stick to the bottom, because that's not good. So every couple minutes or so, just come over, lift the lid, check on it, give it a stir if you have to. Okay, next we're gonna move on to some old-fashioned biscuits. I know you probably have your own favorite biscuit recipe handed down from great-grandma, but let's try something new today. I've never made these before. It's gonna be an experiment between you and me, okay? It's the back of the Clabber Girl or Clabber Girl, how do you say that? Baking powder, look, it's the baking powder can. Who would have known? Well, you wouldn't have known if you used it all up and threw it in the garbage can, but if you're a back of the box girl or guy, you now have found yourself an old-fashioned biscuit recipe. There it is, right there on the back of the can. And we're gonna put in 2 cups of flour, just plain all-purpose flour, 2½ teaspoons of the baking powder, a ½ teaspoon of salt, 1/3 cup of shortening. You're gonna work all that in with your pastry cutter, 3/4 cup of milk. I have 2%, I'm just using 2%. And then 1 tablespoon of soft butter. And that's just to, after we cut them out, that's just to kind of smooth over the biscuits before we stick them in a 475 preheated oven. All right, let's get to it. All right, well, we've done a lot today. We've got a lot of recipes behind us that we did, but I think we need one more thing. I think we need some dessert, yeah. So here is my crispy oats, another Aldi box. I'm sorry, I shop at Aldi all the time, yeah. And I do find actually sometimes the off-brand will give you actually more recipes, even at www.com, whatever, where you can go and get even more recipes. Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, I turned it over and there's not only one recipe back there, but there are 2 recipes, okay? Today, we are going to make the crispy oat s'mores bar, all right? And with that, you're gonna need 4 cups of the crispy oats, or if you don't have crispy oats and you love Cheerios, just substitute Cheerios. All right, 2½ cups of oats, old-fashioned oats, rolled oats, ½ cup of flour, ½ cup brown sugar, 2 cups of medium marshmallows, miniature marshmallows, sorry about that. 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate morsels, a ½ cup vegetable oil, 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, and a little cooking spray just to make sure your pan is sprayed. We're just gonna put that all in a bowl, have a you can hear my oven, preheated oven to 375, ready to roll. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited to find out what these are like. a very sticky, wonderful looking, no, it's not really a dough. It's just kind of a bar. I guess it's going to end up being some kind of a bar. So this is a 9x13 greased pan. I'm just going to pour it all in here. It's almost like a popcorn ball, right? Yeah, it's beautiful. I can't wait till it's done. Well, thank you so much for being here with me today on Super at 60. Here is our dinner. This is my husband's plate, so I need to hurry up and get this to him. He has been patient all day, just smelling all the goodies coming from this kitchen. Look at that beautiful fresh salad with that incredible, delicious homemade ranch dressing. The herbs in there, I promise you, you'll never go back to bottled dressing again. This incredibly fluffy and beautiful, beautiful baking powder biscuit just rose so lovely. It has a nice little crunch on the top, and it's nice and soft in the middle. And then the star of the show, the one pot spicy Italian rigatoni. There's nothing like it. It just is so delicious. It tastes like something you would order at the finest Italian restaurant. And then, if that wasn't enough, we're gonna finish off our meal with this incredible, incredible crunchy oats s'mores bar. Look at that beautiful thing. Look how it just got so nice and toasty, and everything is just so compact in there, and that beautiful marshmallow and chocolate. And yes, I'm taking a bite for you. You bet. All right. Kind of excited. Oh my gracious. Okay. All right. Next time you go to the grocery store, you either go to Aldi and get some crispy oats, or go somewhere where you can get some Cheerios. Go for it. Excuse me. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that chocolate. Look at it just melting. It's stuck together with that beautiful sweetened condensed milk. And the oats, the taste of the oats, and those crispy, wonderful oats. They are absolutely spectacular. What a wonderful dessert you could serve anytime, anywhere, to anyone. I promise you. Everything today was truly, truly an incredible success. Thank you so much for joining me and Jennifer for our collaboration today with Back of the Box Meals. It was so much fun making them and tasting them. Yes, that was all a great part of it. Please make sure that you go over to Jennifer's A Country Life and check out her channel and see what she's got cooking today. I'm so curious to find out what she found from behind the box. And before I let you go, let me introduce you to Jennifer. There she is, holding a big bowl of cranberries. This is her cookbook. Yes, it is the most wonderful cookbook. I think I was one of the first ones to buy it as soon as I heard it was coming out. Everything in here is delicious. There are no bad recipes in here. They are real recipes. They are tried, true, and tested. She uses them on her cooking show. It's a wonderful recipe. So please look into this. This is something that you might really want to consider. And to those of you who have come over to Super at 60 to visit with me, Darlene, today, from Jennifer's channel. I just want to thank you so much for being here. I hope that you liked what you saw, and if you did, press that like button for me. It means an awful lot. And please press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here as part of our loving community here at Super at 60. We have some great subscribers. And go ahead and push that bell, press the on button so you get all my notifications. They come out all the time. So again, thank you so much. Bye now. Lord bless.